Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. Oh, my God, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to the Open Podcast. I'm Hunter Boros.
And I am Forrest Bopp, and he actually is going by his alias today, Tyler Robinson, everybody.
Fuck, I forgot. I was supposed to dress like him. We had it all planned out. By planned out, I mean, it was a loose text based off of nothing. But I should have dressed up like him. Yeah, I got like 5 different people. One of our good buddies.
A lot of people thought you looked like him.
It was weird. Well, and then the more it came out, the more I don't. But like the initial.
Well, you look like one of them.
Well,
I heard that.
he looks a little more autist than I do. But
It's funny that, too, there's certain looks that people have where people
I'm in
don't
chains, though.
look each other at all. Like a tall, skinny, they'll be like, you're identical. Or bald and beard. Really just beard.
People have asked me and you if we're brothers.
That's
makes no
crazy. We
sense.
do not look alike.
No. And they're like, well, Hunter and Forrest.
That's how dumb people. God, I wish you had a different name.
I know. It's the worst. I don't know. Well, you should go by Will. That would make more sense because that's your first name.
Yeah, but that name sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what you want me to do here.
I wish my real name was Forrest William Bopp.
That would be cooler. You can change it.
I'm not going to. Be a nightmare.
How much does it cost does it cost? I think it costs money to change your legal name.
Anything you're doing with the government is going to cost money.
What the fuck is up with that? It's my name, you cocksucking sack of shit. I should be able to go by fuckface if I want.
Yeah, I agree.
I hate it. We love the government on this podcast, by the way. We don't want anybody to think that we don't.
Meta World Peace.
Yeah.
That was a good name
Salt
change.
of the Earth. That was the best name change. Oh, well, Ocho Cinco is pretty good.
Oh,
Chad
yeah, he
Ochocinco,
did change his name.
Yeah,
Ocho
that legally
Cinco.
changed his name. What is the verdict?
Generally ranges from $100 to $500
That's worth it.
with all.
That's a reasonable price. I thought they'd be taxing that ass.
Maybe that is the tax. I
If
don't
you
know.
were gonna name, like, if you had a baby tomorrow, like, what if you could name it actually anything you wanted, like, not some fucking lame name, not like the rich whites name like Trayson or Braxton or Jixon.
You want to know how white I grew up is? Me and both my brothers all lived with a different tanner at some point.
I actually know one of them really well. He's a great guy.
We all had very good tanner friends. Hampton now lives with a different tanner.
I remember that too. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I remember I thought you were talking about Tanner one time, and it was a different.
Yeah.
That is white.
And we know another tanner.
But do you knew the guys that had just the douchiest fucking name? There's a dude at my work named Hyatt.
Hyatt?
That's so fucking stupid.
I just imagine Sperry's. I imagine like the 2015.
Pastel salmon shorts.
Yeah.
And Sperry's.
Oh God.
He's just itching to say the N-word at any given moment.
Yeah. I'm so glad I didn't let my mom dress me the way she wanted to. She
I
was
dress like a
actively
fucking
trying to get me
douche.
bullied. At all times, she was trying to get me bullied.
I mean, I had phases. Like I had like, and they were all genuine phases. It wasn't like I was trying to, because my dad was a redneck, so I had a country phase.
Everybody's got a country face.
And then I had a skater phase.
I never had a skater face.
Skater
but most
phase was
people do.
before the country phase.
Yeah.
And then like 18, I had like I thought I was the frat god.
Mhm.
I mean, I would wear like baby blue shorts.
When
and
was Wigger?
fucking-
Before or
Good
after
trajectory.
Fred?
Wigger was like intermittent. Well, that was like.
When were you? I bet I've told this story before on the pod
I
when
just shook Aiden to its.
I said Wigger at a show and you could hear a pin drop in that fucking place.
Yeah, because it's way too close to the real
And
thing.
I went with a W and I saw 5 people go, oh, thank God.
I mean, you got to really have some chops to be throwing that on.
What kind of country boy were you?
There are different
Typical
times.
boots, jeans, dip. I didn't really rock like the
Hey, well, you
camo.
still
I did
do
have
all
a
that.
camo
You were like
jacket.
fishing vibes, not like cowboy vibes.
Yeah, I guess I still do all that.
Nah, cowboy vibes wasn't really a
'cause
thing for me.
It was hunting boots. I definitely did have some camo jackets. I know you have some camo jackets. I mean, but I wasn't like pretending to be something I wasn't. Like it's. I mean, that's how I was born. But I did think I was black for a while. It was a lot. It was a lot of different things. You know, The Departed, the scene where he's like, "I bet you moved up to Southie," and you started dropping yaws. That's how it was. Like, Mom, I'd be on the public school bus with people that didn't look like me. And, you assimilate.
Mhm.
You adapt to your surroundings, and then you go back to Dad's house, and it's dip, spit, and pussy. And it's a
Yeah.
different ball. It's not. I used to literally shoot dice on the bus. I got in trouble for it in 5th grade with my buddy named Salim,
That sounds,
black and Muslim.
that checks.
Yeah,
The big thing with
Shout
us
out
with the
Salim, he was
country
the man.
was there was a big competitiveness for like being good at hunting. So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There were fights every day.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, dude, you fucking suck at turkey calling. You can't even do a mouthpiece. You can only do a box call. You're a pussy.
yeah, dude. Duck calling's the same thing. It's
Yeah.
like if you can't like you can't even call Mallard in, pussy. Like it, you know,
It was
literally
crazy.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
And there's different calls. There's Susie calls and Mallard call the and there's a you know, the one that everybody knows.
They're so annoying.
It's the worst. I have them, and I like to do it in my truck sometimes. Actually,
I get that, but when it's been being done in a lunchroom or classroom, it's
Yeah, that's
awful.
stupid.
The one you put on your tongue or under.
that's
your tongue,
turkey call.
That was constant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the turkey call when people. We had rednecks. Bradley Lufsey was a dude that would do that. If you're alive, shout out to Bradley Lufsey.
Shout out Bradley.
And he would literally go through the hall and do that. Oh my God, this is fucked up, but I have to say it. There was a special needs kid at my school.
I'll bleep his name. Say anything.
I'm not going to say the name of the kid, but I mean, it was actually fucked up. And I'm guilty of this a couple times, but he had
His name Maxie.
he had cochlear ear implants, and
We had one of those.
but he was also like actually mentally handicapped, retarded, and you'd go through the halls, and if you whistled, he would like start screaming and running around.
That's not good.
So people would start. Somebody figured that out one day on accident. So he'd get on the hall and he'd go, and he'd go, ah, and just start running around like the building was on fire. He would like knock girls over and shit.
Oh, that's so funny. Did he have the strength?
He was like 4'8", and he's like Marshawn Lynch the way he was running through these bitches.
Really?
It was crazy.
Oh, that's so funny.
I mean, it was so fucked up, but I mean, you just can't help but not. I mean,
You can't let other kids be. This is why they have to be separated. Because other kids, if they find out they have a thing,
I couldn't agree more.
you cut me off if I've told this story before on this pod, but we had a kid who he had something, I don't know, OCD, autistic. He would sit in the corner of the lunchroom with a milk carton like this and just look out angrily at the lunchroom. And if anything touched the ground, he sprinted up to it and picked it up and threw it in the trash. So obviously we figured that out. And there
then
was
you just
one day
fucking dumped
where like,
everything.
well, you did it slowly to where he knocked over a napkin and didn't even look at it. He came and picked it up. And then one more. And then we all threw napkins on the ground. He came and picked them up, and he was angry, but he literally couldn't help himself. And then my friend just looked him directly in the eye and picked up a piece of pizza and slammed it on the ground next to him.
Where were the teachers?
I mean,
They didn't know.
who give a fuck? They
I mean,
don't-
no, I had teachers that did give a fuck. They just didn't see it. They would have been furious.
Oh my God.
But and he was so angry, but physically could not help himself and came and cleaned it up while we still sat there.
What was the best whistle? Like how many people did he take out?
I mean, dude, I'll be honest. Like, I would try not to be associated with. I mean, we would be walking, and like, I was the guy who I was
Do
friends
the
with,
Omar
like,
whistle and he starts spazzing.
I mean, dude, I would be with like the band people or football people, baseball, whoever. And I mean, it never failed. If you saw him in the hall, somebody go, and then immediately he'd, dude. So this is so fucked up. God damn it. This makes you feel like a piece of shit. I never did any of this with evil intent.
I was a nice kid too.
This was a genuine accident. What we would do was at lunch, there was a lunch table where just the special kids sat, right? And we would sit like adjacent
I bet
to
that was
them.
a sticky ass table.
Oh, dude, it smelt. There was Vienna sausages everywhere. But we would sit on like the other end of the cafeteria adjacent. And I would do this thing on lunch where I would get a sandwich bag and I'd blow it up just enough to where like if you close it, there's air in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I would put like a grape or something in the corner of the bag. And then you set it down and you hit it and it fucking shoots that motherfucker. Dude. He played for the Royals. He's the man. Actually, let's not put that in there. Let's edit that out. Let's go ahead and timestamp that. He gave me a brownie and wadded it up, and I put it in like my buddy. The big Ziploc bags, like the big Ziploc.
Yeah, the
bags.
gallon
size.
The gallon size, dude. We put this fudge brownie. It was probably as big as a baseball and like dense. We put it in this bag. And I fucking launched that motherfucker, and it hit one of the special kids in the face, and his lunch went everywhere. And he got up, he was like, ah! And the football coach would stand, at the front of the classroom, and he was like, who did it? Or the cafeteria was like, who did it?
Yeah.
I mean, 8 of us had our heads on the table. He knew what table it was. None of us ratted, though.
Nice.
I don't think anything happened. Not that I remember.
That's
but
something you learn as a kid. Like
it was so fucked. I mean, it was one of the funniest fucking things, but also I felt so bad.
yeah, it is. That's his stuff you feel bad about. Also, you learn as a kid where you're like, if nobody will say anything, we're not going to get in trouble. Now, there were a couple times we had like a dean who was an asshole, and he just collectively like punished a group of us multiple times
For no,
just like if he thought one of us did something, or oh god, I went to the gayest schools growing up, but he like there was one time to where we were like, oh, this other school, they're like poorer than us and they're rednecks, so we all dressed up in camo as even though we were extremely redneck too, but we dressed up as camo and they took that as a slight, and there were probably 100 of us dressed up in camo, and he just punished like my 12 friends because he thought we were the ringleaders.
so he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he sucked. But either way, yeah, you do look like the guy who killed Charlie Kirk, actually.
Well, I appreciate it.
Tyler James Robinson.
Did you see the video of...
Let's get into that. Let's go ahead and
I would say the craziest part of it so far is his wife's apology video.
Oh my fuck, Charlie Kirk's wife. I mean, she's plugging everything.
It was crazy.
She mentioned Trump before her kids or family.
I know. She was like... And, oh, that was the funny saying where they're like, how are you dealing with Charlie Kickstart? Whatever. Charlie...
Charlie kicks dearth.
Charlie...
It's fuck. I'm sorry.
Kirk's death. And he was like, oh, it's a tragedy, but the ballroom is almost done. It's looking incredible. I immediately went into, and every single thing was like, yo, this motherfucker don't give a
The
shit.
most beautiful ballroom.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
What do you guys think about the 3 hours before the Senate passing a bill to not release the
Epstein files. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty wild.
It was interesting timing.
I will say, not only was that interesting timing, but the thing about Israel apparently offering 150 million and then him turning it down. Now that, if it
Bibi
is
himself.
true,
But
seems odd.
So many of those guys have.
And I don't think Israel would hire Tyler James Dickmouth either. I'm sorry.
So many of those guys take international funding. Like, remember Tim Pool?
Of
Like,
course.
Yes,
Yeah.
and they just were like, we didn't know where it was coming from.
Yes, yeah.
Lies. Liar.
It was crazy. But yeah, I mean, obviously the timeline doesn't make any sense. And the text messages back and forth with his boyfriend, girlfriend, that is not how regular people talk.
I haven't seen that.
And the Discord.
I haven't seen.
He literally is like, hello, I just shot Charlie Kirk and I put the gun in the bushes and wrapped it in a towel.
Never mind. I did see.
My love. And he goes, I didn't want to. I hope I never get caught. It's like, you're texting about it right now.
So he texted.
Well, apparently this dude was like
Mhm.
autistic or something.
He was a genius. He had like a 35 on his
a
AC.
lot of them are autistic.
He texted his partner and said, apparently the text said, drop what you're doing. I need you to look at a note under a keyboard. And then the note was what he was going to do. And then he texted how he just did. And I don't know that. Even
And they
that
don't
in
have the
itself-
note.
Even that in itself is weird. It's
Wait, there's no note.
They're
I mean,
like, we have evidence of the note, but we don't have the note. And he goes, what the hell does that mean?
text.
Exact-
Is
yes.
text the evidence of the note?
No, because they haven't showed a
No,
picture of it.
yeah, yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, like, would them talking about a note be counted as evidence?
Yes. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Is they could just be being vague and be like, we have evidence of a note, but we don't have the note.
Yeah, but
It's
then
like, okay,
you
well, the evidence is just the shit that everybody's already seen.
and then you don't know what the note says. It's why, and also the outfit changes don't make any sense. And
No
when he
sense.
assembled his gun, so they're like, it didn't look like he was running with a gun. It's like, so
Right.
he disassembled it, assembled it, disassembled it to run off, and then it looked like it was in his pants, and then reassembled it before he put it in the bushes and wrapped it in a towel. I mean, I'm sure he's involved. Oh, and the guy who stood up and was like, it was me.
That guy, well, and then
And
he's
he
like, shoot
immediately
me.
has child porn.
They were saying, shoot me. He was saying, shoot me in the video when they had him arrested.
Because then you're like, is he in on this?
He has to be.
Or is
He clearly is.
Like, God, the heat's coming down on me for this child porn. Maybe I could just go ahead and get taken out right now.
No, I think he had to be involved. Otherwise, he wouldn't be saying, shoot me. The child porn thing, I mean, I think he'll be fine. But being involved in an assassination of somebody like that,
He'll be fine.
by fine, I mean, you're going to get gang raped in prison,
Yeah.
but you won't be dead.
So, what do you guys think about the pictures? I think I heard one of you guys reference that. I mean, like how even if it is the same guy, like how
It
the
does not
lips
look
and
like the
It
same
didn't
guy.
look like the same
The
dude.
mouth looks different. It's weird. I mean, it seemed what would make sense is that
And the
was
jet thing kind of got hushed too. The plane thing.
Yeah, I guess maybe that was somebody else who was involved.
That? I don't know if I know that.
I mean, they were just saying how there was a plane owned by some Israel prime minister that left like 20 minutes after and turned off its tracking device, which that is true. Allegedly, I mean, from the information I can find, that is true. And like the FAA couldn't reach them. And then mysteriously like came back like later that day and was back on. But I mean, it's just weird timing. Like if somebody were to get to, and apparently the airport was just close enough to where like time wise that could have
It
happened.
was like 12 minutes away.
Yeah.
It's not a big city.
No.
And people were tweeting about it at the time.
I don't know if I follow. What does that mean for the case?
So they are saying that somebody could have left the scene of the crime, got to an airport, and been evacuated and taken to wherever the fuck, somewhere where there's probably no extradition, somewhere where nobody's gonna know who you, the Philippines, something fucking weird, you know?
But I think it did land and there was nobody on it.
Yeah. So that's
But they
even
turned
weirder.
off their communication. Not like a ghost plane. I mean like
No, I know what you're saying.
but they turned off their communication. I don't know anything about planes, so I don't know what that means. But apparently that's very unusual and I think illegal.
No, it's illegal because you're supposed to. It's airspace, so like that could be that could cause a crash.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows that could cause a fucking crash.
It's one of my favorite Seinfeld episodes. Every time he talks to a baseball player, he goes, "Don't you get nervous? You're going to run into another team up there."
Oh, dude, that's so funny. Seinfeld's got some good stuff.
It does, but yeah, it's the
I mean, it's so good. I mean, can we just talk about Seinfeld?
yeah. My favorite comedian, Archie Bunker.
Ooh.
But it makes no sense. Also, the Discord stuff
Shit
was
don't make no sense. No.
yeah, it was all the people in there seemed very normal and were not talking about crazy things. Nobody like it was literally this group of dudes and they were sending each other stuff like, "Hey, this fell off my wall. Does anybody know how to screw it back in?" The most boring, benign conversations.
Which
Of all time.
which makes me wonder.
It does, and also like I've seen some CNN clips, I've seen some Fox News clips. What's funny is like how with the narrative Fox is going, and like basically the whole narrative is like you should be afraid that this will happen more. You know, like anyone just talks, they're gonna shoot people who just talk and stuff like that. But it feels like they're really trying to push the idea that he was the shooter as well as kind of what I was saying.
This is
Yeah,
a Lee Harvey
definitely.
Oswald, brother.
Yeah.
Well, they want to wrap this thing up too. It was like,
And Cash Patel is constantly on.
yeah, and he's a moron.
He's a fucking idiot. And think about how fast that Trump shit got pushed over.
Yeah, definitely. And that's probably because he is also scared, almost certainly.
No, they were talking about that.
On
Fuck, who was I
the
listening
Gray Matter
to?
guy that was on.
He was literally like people in Trump's camp say that he is scared. Which how could you not be? They tried to kill him.
Yeah.
And apparently that's just like the ones that were public. Like, did you see the Israeli thing? How they found Israeli recording devices on Secret Service vehicles?
Oh, I did. Yeah. And that BB himself
Put
it
fucking
in a bathroom.
in a toilet. He put
that
a
was in-
recorder in a toilet.
That was
And-
in England, though.
yeah, the Prime Minister of England. Yeah,
But yeah, they're
whatever it is.
constantly doing crazy stuff.
Can't trust him.
Yeah, I still don't think that, a guy from the Mossad came and shot Charlie Kirk and then blamed it on that guy.
No,
But it seems odd, and maybe there was some type of patsy coercion situation.
but do I think it's possible that Mossad or Israel could pay a group in the U.S. or something to set something like that up and kind of be hands free? Absolutely,
It happens.
I do think that could happen.
Here's what I've been really thinking about a whole lot lately.
What are we going to have for dinner?
So is
What are we gonna have for supper?
yeah,
Supper time.
exactly. Is if there was funding for Charlie outside of the US, where was it coming from? And then back kind of to the Epstein thing, like if he wasn't with the United States, it's like I feel like that should be more of a priority. It's like who is like driving this stuff?
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
We'll never know.
I guess it's him,
demons
but
of the
I
You
think.
guys think Mossad that you guys
No, I don't think that he actually did get money from Israel in particular, but hardcore Israel supporters who are billionaires. Like Bill Ackman was a guy that,
Yep.
by the way, Candace Owens been putting out some fire podcasts the last
She's
couple days,
awesome.
and she's pissed. She's a scary bitch. Kind of turns me
yeah,
on.
She's awesome.
I guess she'll probably never sit in one of these chairs. Call back to one of our two listeners. But she like has been going scorched earth and talking about how like about a month ago, is that working? Charlie Kirk went out to the Hamptons, like with Bill Ackman, who's this billionaire guy, and all these other like people that are donors to him and
got an
hardcore
argument
supporters of
at dinner.
Israel. And apparently were berating him, being like, you're way too soft in this stuff. You need to stand up further for us. Then he went on Megyn Kelly and was like, God, you can't say shit without these people attacking you, calling you anti-Semitic. So he was under a lot of pressure from them. And, you know, Dave Smith was just saying that behind closed doors, he was like, I actually agree with most of what you say.
Yeah.
And Dave Smith's a huge anti-Israel guy.
Yeah.
So obviously the conspiracy is that they think that he was about to turn on him. So they flipped him.
And I think that he was.
Yeah,
All
he might,
signs
I don't know.
point towards. I mean, his last couple interviews, even the one he did with Tucker a month ago, he's pretty.
He's eased up.
He started kind of going the other way, backpedaling on some shit.
And he also has a young audience.
He also
that,
took so much money from them already.
Yeah, that loves him, but nobody under 50 likes Israel.
No.
But a lot of it's the same as his taking it, but it really goes through turning points, right? Wasn't that like how,
Yeah, Turning Points USA.
but
Well, did
yeah.
you see that they just said that?
I think he owned it.
Yeah, he did. He was the owner. Did you see that they just had a court hearing on this? He was a representative. I don't know who he was, but he was saying what was the name of the project? It was something like Arctic Ice or something. Just look up Charlie Kirk FBI Arctic, and that'll come up, I guarantee you. But it's this project where they were literally, the FBI funded this top secret thing where it was just to like get rid of Turning Points USA.
Oh,
Like
really?
the FBI, like to
Arctic Frost.
Arctic Frost. And what's it say about it?
It's a 2-sentence summary.
Sorry. Yeah. I mean, it's, something quick. Aiden on the ones and twos, everybody get up for him. You can't see him, but you can hear him. You can feel him. He's warm.
Also, if we have any listeners from the Lee episode, this is not normally what we do.
No, it's not. And if you do, well, they would like this. Yeah, here, let me see this shit. Thank you, Aiden. An FBI investigation launched in the wake of the 2020 election scrutinized nearly 100 Republicans and GOP-aligned groups or people, including Turning Points USA, co-founded by slain Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Chuck Grassley, Republican, Iowa, published files related to a probe during a panel hearing saying that it was pretty much an electoral matter. So pretty much they were just trying to shut his shit down so he didn't sway any elections. The FBI.
Very interesting.
So if the FBI has been out to get him before, who's to say that somebody in the Secret Service and or FBI and or CIA and or some three-letter organization we haven't heard about had him whacked?
I mean, with the guy who shot Trump, that kid, obviously 0% chance he was in on it by himself.
No, there's
None
no
of it
chance.
made any sense. So they have a way to like get these little weird retards to do things that they like.
Clearly. Well, and they seem happy to do it.
What do you guys think that is? I would love to hear how
The Trump thing?
No, how do they get these kids? Like it's always.
I think it's easy. I think, well, a lot of these people are losers. A lot of these people don't have any, I don't think they feel wanted. I don't think they have any like goals or any like aspirations. They don't feel important. And what better way to brainwash a dumbass and to be like, you're helping America by doing it. You're fucking helping us. You're going to save. Like you could just say whatever the fuck to these people and they're going to do it. And I think that, I mean, the dude clearly was being met by other people from D.C. There's people from Washington that had been to this motherfucker's house. And then it's spotless when they find it. Spick and span clean, no text, no social media, no nothing.
Don't hear anything from the parents.
So, and apparently this guy had been involved.
too.
No, we're
No,
talking
no.
about
I was
Matthew
talking about the Trump.
Thomas Crooks
Okay.
now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crooks.
I remember that.
But I'm just saying that, like, I think that all signs point towards they find a gullible idiot who's capable of keeping a secret
Or is crazy.
or is crazy. And they fucking, I mean, you name it. And the promises they probably make this guy. I mean, like hey, you'll never get caught. We'll fucking do everything. Like, we'll save you. We'll give you money. You can go to whatever country. Like, they probably tell you whatever.
That used to be a thing that England did a lot back in the day. Their Secret Service was they would tell people, like, kill this person for us. And if you get caught, we'll give you a pardon and like a medal and money. And then they would get caught and they'd be like, we don't know who that guy is.
I mean, dude,
That's like the opening thing in Peaky Blinders.
Yes, that literally.
Yeah.
The same thing with Jack Ruby. I mean, that motherfucker was a bar owner. And he had
He
ties
was
to
in the mob.
CIA. Well, and the mob.
I think what they said with him was that the mob was like yeah, we're gonna kill you anyway because of
Yeah.
something he was gonna done. So you do this for us, and you could go to jail instead of us killing you.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
Well, what I heard it was the government leveraged it.
Okay.
And then I think while he was in jail, Jolly West was visiting him, saying that he was like a government informant, and he was really brainwashing him. Because Jolly West was hanging out with him like 2 weeks, like every day for 2 weeks up to the day he shot. What's his face?
Jack Ruby. I mean,
No, Jack Ruby shot
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
So that might be a thing too, where they just. I think sometimes, because I bet sometimes they try to push somebody in a direction that doesn't work
you're
out
getting into murky water.
exactly how they want. But yeah, I mean, I think that he's right, and that I don't think that the people at the CIA show up at your house in suits and are like, "Go kill this guy."
No.
They probably start off as like a light friendship.
You might not even know who it is because they can position, they can find you, they'll know where you're at.
Yeah.
They can pretend to be a normal person. They'll be like, this guy goes here at this day or does this, or they can fucking work their way into your school or your whatever, like hobbies. Like they'll do whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
these are the most professional they have government clearance for real. So, I mean, if they're doing an operation, then they have clearance to do so. And if they get caught, then, I mean, they might be fucked too, honestly, but they're pretty good at not getting caught.
Yeah, but
You never hear
also,
about names in these operations. Even the January whatever stuff, 6 stuff.
yeah,
It's been proven that was like 40 FBI agents.
yeah. So they obviously
number
can
keeps
rile
growing.
people up.
Have you looked at how many of those people have been suicided?
What, people from January 6th?
Mhm.
No, I don't
The
know a
FBI
lot
agents
about
and
it.
stuff?
Oh, the FBI agents have killed themselves?
Apparently.
Oh,
And-
geez.
Yeah.
You're just out here trying to do the Lord's work and they get killed?
I mean, man, it's kind of weird. You think God would reward them.
Yeah.
No, I just think that, and by the way, I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying that's the thing that was going around. And the thing with Anthony Weiner's laptop. Have you heard about that? The cops that have magically died that saw that?
Yeah.
There was like 12 cops and 9 of them are dead now. And like 6 of them are suicides or something. That's fucking crazy. I don't
Yeah.
think that's a coincidence.
It's quite the coincidence. It is funny to
The people involved in the Epstein, like 4 out of the 5 major journalists covering it.
yeah. It is funny that if you don't believe in any conspiracies, you're like, man, the craziest coincidences are happening all the time.
You'd have to be a literal fucking idiot to like look into the facts of stuff. I don't even feel bad saying that.
Well, nowadays, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, this isn't 1972. It's way harder to get real information now.
Oh, by the way, Tucker's 9/11 doc, I don't think ever dropped. We were talking about that the other
has
day.
it not come out yet?
It was supposed to on 9/11. I think it didn't because of Charlie
Big
Kirk.
Tucker guys.
Well, I did know about that.
I mean, look, I'll watch a good 9/11. Oh my God, I have not watched this in forever. We have to watch 9/11 Zeitgeist. It's on YouTube. It's the
Okay.
craziest thing ever. It's awesome. Zeitgeist. Watch it.
I'm into it.
Oh, dude, you want to take a couple GB rips, sit on the couch, and watch some fucking.
Just be a kid again.
I mean, the good old days.
Melt some cheese on Doritos.
Oh, fuck yeah. Tillamook cheddar. You
Yeah.
do the white cheddar Tillamook. You ever done that?
Yeah.
With the Charlie Kirk stuff, I mean, do you feel as if it was a distraction thing, or do you think it was just like
I think they wanted him dead.
Yes, like it was good timing as well as with the Epstein. Sorry, I just wanted to tie that back.
No,
Yeah, I think. First of all, we don't know. It actually could have just been a couple crazy people. I don't know. But also, there's a saying in politics
Forrest
where it
is
goes.
compromised.
I was about to say, I thought I had a best friend. I thought we were on the same page here, I guess.
But they're also saying where it's like, in politics, don't ever let a good tragedy go to waste. So to where that doesn't mean that they go, we're going to shoot Charlie Kirk so we can block the Epstein files. But that's something they've been trying to do for a while. And they go, well, whoopity-doo, isn't this a good time to go ahead and tie a bow on this puppy? So I think stuff like that happens a lot of just terrible people taking advantage of bad situations and working them in their favor.
That's going to happen forever, too,
Yeah.
fortunately. Unfortunately. I mean,
But
dude,
the answer to all these questions is I don't know. And stuff like
we don't. I don't
like
know.
with JFK in particular, 9/11, there's still a lot of people alive who were involved.
So many.
So we could
You
know
seen the
a lot
fire
about
chief?
that. They all were like, we heard explosions.
There's a fire chief that got interviewed that was like, yeah, well, not only that, he goes, I've looked into it. I didn't, like the first 10 years, I believed the official narrative. He goes, I started looking into it. This shit was like planned by whoever. He's
Yeah.
like this was 100% planned. And not only that, it was covered up. Like the 9/11 files are absolute bullshit.
Yeah, and the commission. So that's something where we may one day know what happened to a degree.
I don't know if we ever will do.
Well, that guy Kurt Weldon, who's a senator, who was very much involved.
About JFK.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We'll never know because everybody who was there is dead and has been dead for a long time.
I think that's a big part of like why
So many people care
the
about
9 a.m. thing has been in my head a whole lot is because
What's that?
them not like sealing the files, but motioning to not open all that Epstein stuff that happened that morning.
It happened that morning.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
At 9
I thought
a.m.
it happened
The shooting was at
after.
12.
No,
No.
it was
I didn't even know that.
So it's crazy to me
That
like
is much more
even
suspicious.
the fact that even if
But don't you think
even
they're
if-
smarter than that?
even if he wasn't shot, I think it's still weird that was passed and it's not like the topic also.
It has been, and it's come back up. I was watching Cash Patel. He's already getting grilled again for that. People are not letting that go. That's not getting. They tried as hard as they could. People are not. If there's one thing people care about, it's raping kids.
But did you see the girls?
Yeah.
There's like 20 girls that came out publicly.
And
they're about
they've
to make a
named
list.
names.
Okay, but they're gonna get whacked. I mean,
But there
how
is a
dumb?
point
Just
to where it's
bitches
too
get
public.
together, have a sewing club, and fucking then do it, and then come out
All
with
of
them.
them have died. Different stories.
Yeah,
But when that is a good thing about there's so many of them. If enough people tell the truth, they can't go kill 20 girls in the next year.
I think they can.
What are you laughing at?
I just think they can too.
Yeah.
It would be crazy, but it would be undeniable.
I don't think they're
at the
going
same
to.
time.
I think they can. I think they.
I don't
I'm not gonna put it past them to not.
I don't put it past them. What would be convincing? Now they should not all get in a group together. God, do not get on a plane or in a
there's
car
gonna be
together.
a propane leak and the house is gonna explode. That's true. Yeah,
God,
actually,
do not-
everybody stay far away and Skype message.
I was going to say everybody Skype on
message.
different corners
Yeah.
of the world.
Fuck. It's scary stuff out there, kids.
Yeah. God, I hope a couple of truth tellers like us don't get shot.
Big money over
So
here.
we go, he's too retarded to be kept alive.
By the way, if we ever do get compromised and people start paying us money, you're gonna know.
You gotta know.
You're gonna know.
Mhm.
Once you start seeing him wear this shirt.
When I'm doing this in gold teeth.
Yeah, you gotta have full fronts. He's like, man, shit, let me tell you the motherfucking problem with Charlie Kirk death.
You have like a CCP hat on.
yeah. I mean, dude, hey, how much you paying?
Go. Taiwan is not recognized on this motherfucking podcast.
We don't even know the word Taiwan.
I'll tell you what time it is. Time for Israel to defend itself.
It ain't Taiwan.
Yeah. I like it. We like.
That's my dad.
Great comedian.
Who's your favorite comedian of all time, Aiden? We're gonna change the name of this podcast to Asking Aiden.
My favorite, man. That's tough. I feel like I gotta say Shane Gillis.
Okay. All right, guys, and no, I'm just kidding. That's a good answer. Yeah, that's wrong. No, I'm kidding.
It is funny to say some obscure guy.
Oh, dude, that's the
I
worst.
wish I would have.
I love Bo Burnham, but somebody asked him that one time, and he said some
Kyle Knudsen.
Dutch impressionist, and you're like, oh, shut the fuck up.
This is
That's the guy who makes you laugh the hardest.
That's pretentious. as
Yeah.
shit. I feel that way when I say David Tell sometimes.
That is not pretentious.
No,
It's
no,
like-
no. I don't mean pretentious. I'm saying like people are like, that's obscure. And I'm like, it's not though. Like he's one of the greatest comedians of all time. But a lot of people don't know him. So they think I'm just throwing some nobody at him.
Mine's Lee Syatt.
Well, I do love Lisa Hyatt.
For real, what got me like down this stand-up path? Rodney Dangerfield. I went down the big.
Hey.
It took me like weeks to get.
Oh,
I get no respect.
yeah.
I told the bartender, surprise me, show me a picture of my wife naked.
Show me a picture of my wife naked.
I
Hey,
can't
I
do a
was-
Dangerfield.
Oh, I was so ugly when I was a kid. They used to have to tie a stake around my neck to get the dog to play with me.
I was talking to this girl. She said, come over. Nobody's home. I went over. Nobody was home.
Dude, that's such a fucking good one. God damn it. I know more. What are some other some Dangerfieldisms? Dude, that's a club I would like to do just because that. I mean, I know they
Is it
closed
still
it and
there?
reopened. Yeah, they reopened it.
I didn't know that.
Rodney's. They opened it, I think, this year, like January, February. They reopened because it closed for a while. Because I remember Sam Morrell said that like that's where he used to do like Rogan
Prom
talked about
shows.
like just doing like shows for 3 people.
Oh, I would hate to do a prom show.
That would be crazy.
That would suck.
I think there was like an old door guy, or not an old, but like a big buff door guy that wasn't American that used to work there. Who would like just throw people out.
Sick.
Scare people off. That'd be so cool.
Big ass mafia dude.
Just fucking get out of here.
The guy who strangled Epstein to death. You ever seen the picture of that guy?
No. Yes. Yeah, I actually read an article about him like recently.
The biggest wop you've ever seen in your
That's what to
entire
say.
life.
Yeah, I mean that guy was hired.
Yeah.
Money for hire.
He was a dirty cop that was in federal prison.
You think it's above him to kill somebody? I think not.
Sure, he's killed plenty.
I think so.
Pretty sure he was in prison for murder.
Yeah, I think so.
Wouldn't you be if you were a murderer? The pen. The pen.
God, this thing's off the rails. Let's wrap this
That
bitch
pen
up.
talking to me. What time are we at? Oh, okay. Yeah. Fine.
Good Lord, everybody. If anybody's still listening, we love you so much.
I love you and I'll kiss you on the mouth.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep making memes.
See you next week.
Peace.